welcome back to your favorite low-quality Battle Nations YouTuber. This time around, you guys wanted to see the unmanned laser turret. And in case you didn't know, this series, I put posts on my channel for you guys to vote on units that I have that are rank 6, so I can rate them for you. You guys pick this. So if you don't like what you're seeing, be sure to leave a comment as to what units you want to see getting ranked up, and be on the lookout for my posts to vote on those units. And one more thing before we get into today's video, I did rework the system as to how I'm going to rate these units. So if you prefer the old one, please let me know. But this new one, I feel like it lets me get more videos out to you guys in a timely manner. And I felt like the numbers weren't doing the units justice. So stat-wise, I mean, they're gonna change anyway. This being a little bit more opinionated now, I feel like it's fair, but you let me know. Anyways, enjoy. Start off by saying all the good things I have about this unit. So this unit actually has a lot of immunities. Like, it's immune to the cold environment, freeze, poison, and in some cases that does save its life. This unit has a lot of damage as well, and a lot of armor piercing. Like, if you were to freeze a unit and use this attack, it may have one attack, but it will absolutely backhand a unit in one turn. That's all it's gonna take. Something that did surprise me about this unit is it can hit air units. I wasn't expecting that. I figured that out by accident. Actually, today, I don't know how I didn't know this the entire time I was getting it to rank 6. And speaking of ranking up this unit, it's less than 100,000 SP for rank 6, which made the process very quick. And I'm someone who greatly values his time, so when units take just an hour at most to get to rank 6, that's kind of what it took for me. I appreciate that a lot. Now let's move on to the cons before I make this unit sound like it's ridiculously overpowered, because it is absolutely not. This thing has an HP pool like if a fresh out the hospital newborn toddler could just come up to this thing and bam, done. Pack it up, it's over. And that would not be an issue if you could at least put it into the middle lane or the back lane, but this unit has to be on the front lane because that's as far as it can reach. Yes, it can hit all the way to the very back, but it has to be on the front. So that's a trade-off there, and it's not really a good trade-off. Like, let's say you take this thing into PvP and the enemy gets a first turn, they see that thing, like, even though it doesn't have a prep time for its attack, it's gonzo bonzo on the first turn. Thresher tank that can freaking attack 3 units in the front line, if it's in that path, done. It's gone. Unfortunately, the repair cost of this unit does not complement its low HP pool. It's cost 1 laurel. For me, it takes 54-ish minutes in an maxed advanced repair bay. So as you rank this unit up, it can be very frustrating, especially early on when it doesn't have enough HP to survive certain attacks like the Spider Wasp Warrior hits. It's like, if it gets targeted, you're probably going to repair it. It can be very annoying to deal with. And so I bought 2! Alright, let's wrap this up by talking about the good and bad matchups for this unit. This unit did really well for me against armored units, especially with it having to be on the front line. Getting that one shot in against a mega tank or a super tank, it did really well. And again, especially if a unit is frozen, it's more than likely to one-shot it. So even like those very annoying sandworms, it can deal some really good damage to them as well. Outside of that though, this unit struggles a lot. You know, if a unit isn't armored, it's not going to do a whole lot because its niche is like, it's a glass cannon that's really good against heavy units with a lot of armor. So for the unmanned laser turret, I would like to put this unit in, once again, the unnecessary category here. Another laser unit going in there, and it might be a trend if I'm being honest. What keeps it from being in the average or higher is it's a glass cannon. One hit and it's probably donzo bonzo. So to me, this unit is definitely unnecessary, but I could see this unit being very valuable in PvP, not to attack per se, but to bait out your opponent's attacks. So let's say it's on like corner by itself with no units around it. You might be able to hit it with a checker attack and other units, but if you don't have units that can checker, then this is going to stay there. It could be very deadly. So if your opponent has the first move, it might bait their attack to hit it even though it's by itself in a corner. Something like that. That's kind of where I see its value at the moment. And I think that's everything I had to say about this unit. I would love to hear what you guys think of this unit down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one soon.